Hey y'all, it's Bowen and welcome back to my channel. I am a registered dietitian and homemaker. Today's video I am showing you what I got for the month of February from Azure. So Azure Standard is a bulk food company from Oregon. I've been ordering from Azure for almost 2 years and this is a pretty big order. So we spent almost $500, it was like around $470, and I picked up a few things for my mom. So you'll probably notice in this video that this is not where I normally film things, and you can probably hear the guineas and the chickens and the roosters in the background. So things just kind of went weird the last few weeks with the Texas little winter storm, and so I ended up having to change my order to pick up close to my parents because that's where I was and I couldn't get back to where we live. So I ordered in a different place, or I picked up in a different place. So that is why I'm outside, and I'm just gonna open up the back of the car and show you what all we got. So let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start over here with the bigger stuff. So I got a case of the strained tomatoes again, the Jovial brand. I really like these, they're packed in glass. So it is $15.57 for 6 of those. This is organic maple syrup packed in glass. It's the dark and robust, which means that it's actually formally the grade B. They changed the grading system a few years ago. So if you're familiar with that, then you probably know what I'm talking about. But basically the darker the syrup, the more minerals, the more antioxidants it has, so therefore more beneficial as you go up in that grading system. We've been using a lot of maple syrup to sweeten things that my toddler likes to eat, like cinnamon rolls and just pancakes and any kind of baked goods. So I wanted to get a higher quality one since we've been using more of it. This is a 2-gallon bucket. I'm just gonna try it out for food or other storage. I like the size. I also got a Gamma lid to fit that, so that'll be fun. 25 pounds of white Basmati rice. So I'm excited about this. You know, rice is kind of one of those good staple foods that's nice to have on hand. This is 50 pounds of Epsom salt, which I use a lot of Epsom salt like in the bath, but also I'm planning to use some of it for the garden, so I just went ahead and got a bunch of it. So it's about 99 cents a pound for that, so that's a really good price. Oh, and backtracking, the price on the rice was $54.22 for 25 pounds. So that was the price on that. Okay, and then I got several buckets with Gamma lids to use for food storage and just other storage that I need. So I got several of those. A couple are for my mom, a couple are for me. Here are the cold items that I picked up. We just got 5 pounds of carrots. And then this is the raw Monterey Jack cheese. I got 2 of those. One is for my mom. And then I also got the sharp cheddar cheese. So the Monterey Jack is $7.37 a pound, and this is 5 pounds. And the sharp is $7.52 a pound for 5 pounds. So that's a really good price. I mean, it's really hard to find raw cheese that's pasture grazed at least some of the time for that amount of price. Certified grass-fed, little symbol on it. So we have been loving this cheese. I get so excited to get this in. Okay, so we're gonna get into the box now. There's a lot of little things in here. Well, little in comparison to everything else. So the first thing is Rubius Tea. I ordered this, the last time I ordered this was November 2020. This is a pound of Rubius Tea, and it was $21.75, and I have still not run out of everything that I ordered back in November of 2020, but I haven't been like drinking it consistently, and now I am making a commitment to really not drink caffeine and really get away from black tea. I just really love the taste of black tea. It's not even about the caffeine for me. I just love black tea. It reminds me of home, and I just love drinking it, but I need to cut back on the caffeine. This is Carob Powder. So I ordered this also as a replacement for chocolate, which also has caffeine in it, and I do love chocolate. It also has another compound called theobromine, and that compound acts very similar to caffeine. It's a vasodilator, and it's a just a stimulant and can increase your heart rate. And I definitely feel that sometimes when I eat chocolate. So I want to try making my own chocolate out of this carob powder and just seeing how it is. I'm really excited to try it. The next thing I got was 5 pounds of arrowroot powder. It was $17.94 for 5 pounds. Arrowroot powder is the only starch. I am so sorry, y'all. The guineas are so loud. They are like that all day long. This is the only kind of starch that I use in my cooking. I just use this as a substitute for any kind of starch. Up next is a pound of hibiscus petals, also to make tea. So I've heard that getting the entire petal is more nutrient rich. So hibiscus also has a lot of antioxidants. This is just part of my moving away from black tea. I just need options. I do like hibiscus tea, so I'm gonna try making my own with this. I'm really excited. I think this is gonna be an awesome spring and summer drink as I start working in the garden. So a pound of that was $13.61, so quite a bit cheaper compared to the Rubius tea. Up next is pinto beans. So 5 pounds of pinto beans were $6.34, so that's a good price. We don't eat a lot of beans, but beans are a great staple food to have on hand, and I personally don't like to be without something like beans in my house. So I will probably Mylar bag these and maybe just put them in Mylar bags and reserve them if we ever need them, and that way they'll last a really long time. Okay, this is ginger root. Unfortunately, it busted on the way over, so I just put it in a bag. But this stuff is pretty expensive. This is 1/4 of a pound of dried ginger for $11.20. The good thing is it's really strong, so you don't need to use a lot of it. And the last time I ordered it was actually November 2020 as well. I use this for tea, and just anytime that I need ginger for like medicinal purposes or anything like that, I go and use this, because keeping fresh ginger on hand, for me personally, I just forget about it and it goes bad. So that's what this is, and I've been using it in my chai tea and it's really good. My mom ordered 3 ranch dressing packets because you cannot get these anywhere around here. At least this brand. I'm not super excited about some of the ingredients, but it's okay, you know, every now and then. It's not something she uses all the time. But it was $4.16 for 3 of these. Cinnamon powder. This is the Ceylon cinnamon. So this is 4 ounces and it cost $8.48. So a little bit pricey. They didn't have the other brand, I guess like the Azure brand. This was the only one that they had in stock, so I had to get this one. And last but not least, I did order a pure cast ice bar of soap. I'm going to use this to make my own laundry detergent, which is why I ordered so many buckets. One of the buckets is going to be used to store my homemade laundry soap. I am moving over to that to save money, because I feel like we spend so much money on laundry detergent, and they're not even that good for us. Like, they're not even the cleanest brands out there, and I just prefer not to spend so much money on that. So we're gonna try making our own and see if it cuts down in cost and if it works the same. Okay, y'all, so that is everything. I spent a total of $488.08. Now, $38.24 was shipping. And then I actually had $12.63 for like Azure Cash that you can get. It's like rewards for certain things that you purchase. And so I had that, and that deducted $12 off of the whole total. So I actually spent $475.45, and then some of this was for my mom. So that also, we really spent more like $300 and something for me personally and my family. That's it. We'll see what we get next month if I do an Azure order. We are pretty stocked up right now, but you know, there's always things you can find that you need. If you have any questions, let me know. I love knowing what other people get from Azure. So if you have Azure favorites, let me know in the comments below. And also, I'm not sure if I'm saying it wrong. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Azure or Azure. So I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Alright, well, we'll see you in the next video, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!